So after Yom Teruah comes the 10 days of awe, or the 10 days of Teruah. So since Yom Teruah up until like this Friday or so is this Friday is Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement or the Day of Judgment. So we are supposed to live in Teshuvah, repentance, coming back to Yahweh and the ways of Yahweh, and living according to Yahweh. We need to look inside ourselves and see where we have strayed from the righteous path of Yahweh and the sins that we've committed, and it's time for repentance and coming back and living according to the ways of Yahweh. So as we are heading into the days of repentance, we need to ask ourselves, what are we repenting from? And the answer to that is sin, living against God, living against God's laws. 1 John 3:4 is very clear that sin is living in disobedience. Some use the word transgression of God's law. God's law, there are 613 of them, Torah. They are more than just a law. And it's not legalism to live according to the laws of God's kingdom. But when we go against God's designed order for his kingdom, against God's will, against God's way, we are sinning. We are rebelling. Sin is rebelling against the king. It's being a traitor to the kingdom. It's, as Paul describes, you are hostile to God. Paul says in Romans that those who do not submit themselves to the law, to living according to the law, God considers carnal-minded or worldly-minded and hostile to him. So I know this is probably a hard message to hear, because nobody wants to hear that we are supposed to keep God's law, because they think it's legalistic to keep laws. Is it legalistic to keep the laws of the United States? Are you being legalistic, or are you being a law-abiding citizen? It's the same with God and his kingdom. His kingdom has laws. If God did not have laws, his kingdom would be anarchy. The laws of God's kingdom, when you obey them, you're a law-abiding citizen of the kingdom. It's not just an allegory. It's real. There is a real kingdom. He is the real king of the real kingdom, and there are real laws in his kingdom. 613 of them. Jesus himself says, if you love me, that's a relationship. Do you have a relationship with the king? Does the king know you? Does the king know his citizens? If you love Jesus, you show your love by obeying his law. If you're not obeying his law, you're showing him that you don't love him. Those we love, we give them things that they like. What does Jesus like? What does God like? He likes obedience. He likes living in harmony with his will and way. When you obey God's law, it's not being legalistic. It's showing your love. It's showing your loyalty. It's showing your respect to God. So, Teshuvah means returning back to God, returning back to his will, returning back to his way, just like the prodigal son. So this week is an opportunity for you to come to the King, come to Yahweh, come to Yeshua, or this week could be a week that you come back to Yahweh and Yeshua and live according to His will and His ways in His kingdom. The choice is yours. I hope you come back, or I hope you come to Him